evening, and welcome to C Train Station. We got another pit stop with PLB. PLB, why don't you say what's up to everyone?
What's up? Welcome to
Yes.
Finals. I know it's game 3, but
Are we ready? Are we ready to talk some NBA Finals? Are you ready, PLB?
oh, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready, of course. PLB and I were born ready. Hopefully you're ready out there. Let's have some fun. So right now, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, this is Tuesday night that we're recording this. Wednesday night, we got game 3. What happened in games 1 and 2 of the finals? Whew. Pretty exciting. The Celtics took the first game against the Warriors at Chase Center, so they now have home court advantage. They won the first game. The Warriors came back, won the second game. It was almost like some polar opposites going on. You had some role players doing some big things for the Celtics in the first game, not so much in the second game. And then some really steady play by some of the superstars. But yeah, let's break this down a little bit. PLB, is there anything in general that you saw in the first or second game that we can use moving forward? Anything that...
Well, the first game, it showed the Warriors are vulnerable at honestly at any point, as dominant as they've been in these playoffs. It's really like they've looked unbeatable at times. I think the Celtics stealing game 1 really shows that, hey, this might be the most talented team they've actually faced, because they just walked in to Oakland and took that game.
Yeah, they literally hit 9 3-pointers in a couple of minutes. I actually think that they seriously hit 9 3-pointers in 5 minutes. Or something crazy like that. I think it was
like a knockout punch in that fourth. Like it hit them in the sternum and knocked the wind from them. And in the fact that they recovered so well in game 2, which maybe so well is a little over exaggerated, because the Celtics led for quite a bit throughout that game.
They did, and Tatum started off on fire, So he started off, I think, he hit something like 4 3-pointers in the first either quarter or half. He was on fire in the beginning. Jaylen Brown was hitting shots too. I think he went 3 for 3 earlier on too. And so their star
counteracted by Jordan Poole.
What was that?
That was counteracted by Jordan Poole.
It was, and Poole had to.
They were not expecting that. At least, even if they weren't prepared for it enough.
Yeah, definitely. And Poole's one of those X factors, right? I think that the Warriors have the ability, one of the positives of the Warriors, which is in a way negative, and this is what I'm going to say. I was scared with how relaxed the Warriors were after the first game, and this is why. You only get 4. You can only lose 4, dude, and they lost a quarter of that. So it's whether you're tricking it off or anything like that, I don't care, because you don't have that type of leeway in the NBA Finals. Now, this isn't good news. This isn't the NCAA tournament. Good news for the Warriors, right? Because they would have been knocked off. That would have been it.
You get 7 chances.
And this isn't like a UFC fight, for example, or anything like that. For example, the Warriors in the last month have lost, I don't know, let's just say 5 times, and they've lost something at least, okay? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If a UFC fighter that loses 5 times in a month, that's not, number one, that's not possible, but it's just such a different it's such a different game. And it sort of scared me with how the Warriors were playing it, because Draymond was literally they got pretty much lucky, we tricked it off, and we were fully comfortable. And it's dude, the Warriors literally only have to lose 4 more quarters in order for them to lose the whole thing, or 3 more, right? Because if they're outscored in the next 3 games enough in those said quarters that I'm talking about, they'll lose a game and it's over. So it's it scares me a little bit, but that's what the NBA Finals are for. Do you have one standout player for the Celtics? Now, just for the viewers out there, C-Train is always pretty much going some Dub Nation action. PLB is just going to be analyzing Celtics.
I'm rocking the greenest thing I got right now.
There we go.
Celtics.
Perfect. So who is a player for you for the Celtics that you think we should watch going forward?
So obviously, you got your superstars. I'm not going to focus on them because everyone expects them to step up. I'm going to go one of the Williamses. one of them have got it, and I'm going both of them because literally one's more defense, the other one can stretch the floor a little bit better.
Yep.
And they both actually really just need to come through. Derek White's another guy.
Yes.
A 3-point threat. He can stretch it.
He exploded in the first game too. He was one of the X factors.
Yeah. But he's not that big. Like,
he's not that big.
I think Steph honestly is taller than him.
Yeah, he's listed. I think White's listed at something like 6'4" or something like that, but it's not,
really? Okay,
yeah,
he's taller than he's literally taller than I thought. But.
Yeah, but he's still not like, but it doesn't matter because if you don't play big, like this is an example. In the playoffs years ago, like literally, and I can show you this. Look, if Google, for you viewers out there, Google Steph Curry rebounds over Dwight Howard. And like, sometimes it doesn't matter. It's like, it doesn't matter how big you are if you play bigger. Like Marcus Smart plays bigger.
I don't think he plays big. He's a great shooter.
Yeah.
He's deadly. Like, and he can X factor, but I really think it's going to come down on the Williams is being able to play interior defense because Boston has the length to actually like hold the Warriors.
They have been, and they have been like, dude, like Wiggins didn't really go off last game. Klay Thompson has been shackled, like in this, like he's got the handcuffs on, like he's really been locked down. I think he's averaging like 13
I was
or
going
something.
to say 12.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but
it's something like that. He's not doing too well now. Everybody's waiting for him to go off, but we'll see. I think that he'll go off at some point, just because it's like,
and he has already.
Yeah, and his shot, exactly, right? Like 3 weeks ago, he scored like 38 or something in
game 6.
Yes. So, number one, there's precedent post Achilles and ACL injury that he can do it, and he still has he's got the stroke. He can shoot it. You know what I mean? He can
maybe he's suffering from some soreness that they're just not really like coming out with.
Dude, everybody's got to be sore. And what I was going to tell you is like, what do you think about big Robert Williams? He's one of the Williams that you were talking about. Dude, his knees. I'm just going to put this out there. Like, and I got goosebumps. I actually have goosebumps just thinking about it in a way. It's funny. And I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but I was going to say, and I'm going to, his knee is jacked. His knee is jacked. He had a meniscus surgery months ago, and he's like hobbling. I've never seen, he is so tough, and I hope that they clean out that meniscus and get him nice. But like somebody said, and it's true, dude, look at him run, and he can't put full pressure or weight on one of his feet. It's so weird. He's like, it's like you know how you can run like heel to toe or toe to heel, but usually there's like some sort of there's a cadence to it. He's like,
but you know what? This is the NBA final.
Yeah, this is what you do. No, this is what you do. No,
you take that cortisone shot and you get out there and you ball.
100%. And I was actually like, I was even gonna challenge Dub Nation fans, whoever's out there, I was thinking about this. This is like one of those shower thoughts though that usually get edited out. But like I was thinking before this, I was like, if the Warriors could have activated James Wiseman just for verticality and the fact that the dude is legitimately 7'1", he is coming. Like James Wiseman played. Now he had inflammation in his knee and he got all messed up and got shut down again. But it is a fact that he played in January, I believe January or February. Now I get it. He got shut down again. But it's like my question to Dub Nation, you can like answer this in the comments, Dub Nation. This is more rhetorical, is like, would you have risked some sort of delayed activation? I know that you can't do this, so this is fully hypothetical. Like, would you have risked James Wiseman to get him in for a championship this year? Like, would you risk his? My answer is no as well. I don't know if he would have risked himself, but it's an interesting question because he is technically on the roster. You know what I mean? So like,
you know what? If he's a true baller, and just has a love for the game, he wants to be out there no matter what. So
exactly, and he would have, and he is a true baller. Like you can tell.
I know he wants to be out there. That being injured, you can tell it hurts him.
Yeah. So okay, so now I'm going to go with my player to watch. I sort of have two players to watch. Cheating a tad bit. It's fine. It's a C-Trade station. It's fine. Hey, look, C-Trade's cheating again. No, but my two, this is one of them, Steph, honestly, and that is the superstar. Like, because my belief is that Steph is at such peak powers. I actually think that like I think he almost has carried the Warriors in the last couple games, just like with gravity and energy, with like energy costs in a way. Like he's battling all the time out there.
He's the biggest brother out there in a sense.
Exactly. And like he has to come through, and he knows he does. And I'm just like really excited to see what he has and what like the future has in store for Steph in the next couple of games, because to me, he has a chance to really like, well, to me, his legacy is absolutely untarnished. He is like, I mean, he's one of my heroes. Like seriously, it's like funny. It's like Barack Obama, and it's like Steph, Nelson Mandela. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the good ones out there. But dude, like, I just hope that he stays uninjured, knock on wood, and is able to just express himself. Now, like, just fully express himself. By that, I mean, like, have fun, dude. Because when Steph is having fun expressing himself, I think he's best in class. Now, the second one, let me go real quick on this, this is a total dark horse. Kayvon Looney had 12 points on 6 of 6 shooting, I believe, and 7 rebounds. I get that he is like an auxiliary player, but if he can continue to have those types of games, that is sneaky good, PLB. That is sneaky good, dude, to have a double-digit scorer shooting 100% from the field in an NBA Finals game, and he's consistent with that. He can do that. He's like not the best finisher around the rim, but he can finish around the rim specifically.
Even if he can give you close to 65, that's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd like to see him get a little bit greedy. He did that in the Dallas game, and I think that, or in the Dallas series, excuse me. I think what happens is when Kayvon Looney gets a little greedy, so the Warriors run this like split action, but they run a couple screens. Anyway, long story short, when Kayvon Looney has the ball, just to let you know, PLB, this is really funny. Here, reach for the ball real quick. It's actually that way. If you go the other way, I think that's how it shows us connecting. We got it, it's like an inverse thing. Anyways, okay, so when Kayvon Looney has the ball on a split action, I would like to see him do a couple fake handoffs to Steph, just turn the corner real quick and dunk. I think that a couple of those can be had every single game. I seriously do. It's open, dude, because they're so keyed in on Steph and whether he's going to either get the ball or whether he's going to redirect, whether Stephen Curry is going to redirect, go somewhere else. The Dubs can be had, the fake handoff or fake pass to dribble towards the hoop. Now, you know what? This is a quick one, PLB. I hope that we can get you back maybe even before game 4. Do you have a prediction for game 3 though? This is totally off the cuff. This wasn't, PLB's like, this was not part of the, PLB's like, this wasn't part of it. Do you have a prediction? Oh, you know what? We may have gotten you frozen. So we will come back. We will be right back with C-Train Station and a prediction from PLB coming right up. Hey, welcome back. We cut out a little bit. Must be that reception, you know, the computers and the telemetronics and all that good stuff, you know, who knows with it. But we were at predictions. PLB, what's your prediction for game 3?
Oh, you know, I am taking the Celtics, but it's going to be super, super close.
Okay, so super close.
It's going to be a battle throughout, like multiple lead changes, few ties. It's going to be a battle, I feel.
Nicely done.
Let's go 111-106 final. Celtics.
I love it, dude. 111-106. Perfect, man. Perfect. All right, I love it. I can dig it right there. I can dig it. Let's see here. Let's see. You didn't have any questions for...
Oh, you know what? On top of everything.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Kevin Looney matchup with Al Horford, mentioning that before the prediction?
Good call. Good call. So we were actually talking about one of my players to watch was Kayvon Looney. That's a great question. What I think is, what I would love to happen is, and I think it started to happen last game, is that first game Al Horford went off, and I think that I mean honestly,
Kevin Looney is not fast enough to get out to the 3-point line, which is why.
And he cannot guard those. So this is what happened actually. They switched Draymond onto Horford and Jaylen Brown. Now, this is evidenced by the fact that the first play, like literally one of the first plays of last game, of game 2, Horford got the ball. Draymond Green immediately tied him up. I don't know if you remember that. He immediately sprinted over and tied him up. I thought that set the tempo for the game. Also, not to be weird, like on Twitter, Al Horford's sister. Did you hear about that?
I didn't, but I've heard her mention a few things throughout the playoffs.
Okay, yeah, she's mentioned many things. If you want to look up her history, she's mentioned some interesting things. But amongst other things are that she was like really critical of some of the physical Warriors play, and that is like music to somebody like Draymond's ears. It's like somebody thinks that they're beating up on their brother, and that's like exactly what Draymond wants to hear.
Especially when it's within the rules. It's like, oh, give me this one. Like,
totally. Just
run with it. Like run up. You're literally just gonna sit there and push them and step in front of them and do everything you can.
Exactly. Dude, this is the NBA Finals, man. This is the MF Catalina wine mixer, man. This is
Draymond's IQ is on par with Chris Paul's, like when it comes to like the antics and the tactics that you can get away with.
Oh yeah.
Draymond literally like had his foot on Jaylen Brown's face last game.
Oh yeah.
And then right after, he literally like pulled his shorts down a little bit.
There was a pull on the shorts.
I was watching it. I was like, oh my God.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh
it's
yeah.
Hilarious. The tactics. And he got away with it 100%. Nothing I do about that.
Oh yeah. It's just that is like, now what I call that is, this is very interesting. I call that like either gamesmanship or sportsmanship. It happens all the time in soccer. Like seriously, like soccer, like there's always that game within a game.
It's the mental warfare.
Exactly. And that's what we're talking about there. And like one thing, I'm going to add this, and then I'm going to give my prediction. I'm not going to give a score prediction, honestly. I'm just going to give.
You don't have to.
Okay, here's
that's
my
just
prediction.
what I feel.
I think the Warriors are going to win because I freaking think the Warriors are going to win. But I do think it will be high scoring, like how you said. So, and it looks like we froze one more time. That's okay. We will be back one final time with some inspirational quotes. This is going to be a nice sectioned off C-Train station. It'll be all good. We will see you in just a second. Thanks. And welcome back. Not once, not twice, but we're here back for the thrice time. Thrice. Freaks like this. Okay, sorry. I was going to say some thrice and stuff like that, but like, no, we're good on that. Maybe though, hey, if we get enough likes and comments, we'll definitely do that. I'll sing some thrice. We'll sing anything. I mean, we got a couple. I mean, let's PLB and I. This is like unscripted. Mock.
Yeah.
Ing.
Yeah.
If you want the rest of that, we got to get a bunch of likes. Okay, so let's. Okay, so PLB. I had my prediction. You had your prediction, 111, 106 Celtics. I had my prediction, which was going to be Warriors. I think that it's going to be a higher scoring game. Like in that, I would darn near say 111, 106 Warriors. Let's do that. So that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Although I'm very much not a number-oriented person, so I will never leave that in stone. But that is the temporary, tentative C-Train analysis for that. Yes. However, let's get to a nice inspirational quote. PLB.
Who is coming in second?
Nice. Larry Bird.
Because you know what? The Celtics is going to take this series. That's why we asking who's coming in second.
There we go. There we go. PLB says Celtics coming in first, so who's coming in second? I love it. I love it. This is my quote. Boom. My quote. Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they can understand. Sport can create hope where there once was only despair. And that was by the legendary Nelson Mandela. So I'll tell you what, when you're in despair, when you're not feeling great, just remember those C-Train words. And PLB, I think we're going to be out with this, but I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Woo, woo.
Yeah, all right. PLB, Bali in the corner. Bali, say what's up as well. Bali. All right. Have an appearance by Bali, PLB's legendary dog. The next edition of C-Train
A huge German Shepherd.
Yes, we love it. We love it. PLB, thanks again, and we will see you the next time, brother. For game.
Thank you for having me, C-Train.
Much love, game brother. 3. You know it. Much love. Game 3 recap. Game 4 preview. Hopefully in the next couple of days, right, PLB?
We'll make it happen.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Till the next time, brother. Thanks again.
Have a good night. Love you guys.
Yeah.